Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Let's pop a beverage of your choice, because today we are going to be reviewing Green Lantern number 7, published by DC Comics. Written by Adams, Tomasi, and okay, this third name right there, I'm not even gonna bother trying to pronounce. But anyway, at the end of issue 6, we found out that, oh, okay, here we go. It's writer Jeremy Adams, artist Amanke Neluben, colorist is Romulo Fajiro. Okay, I'm going to massacre those names, so there's that. And it's all right here. And Tomasi is writing the second story. Last issue, we found out that this dude right here was dead at the end of the issue. It's been a month. I don't know if I should give a spoiler alert on that, but last issue we found out he's dead. So this book here does nothing to advance the story from where number 6 left off. This one goes back to just an uncertain amount of time before issue 6, because it says Oa some time ago. So we're having all the Earth Green Lanterns plus Poser, I know he calls everybody Poser, waiting for the Guardians replacements. Lord Premier Theros, he is the Coalition of Planets leaders. He's showing up on Oa, and he's going to sit there and say, all right, boom, boom, boom. We are, due to circumstances, we are quarantining Sector 2814 and reassigning everybody. And Hal Jordan has an issue with that. Well, so does Guy Gardner. And Guy Gardner was going to do the same thing as Hal Jordan says. He's just like, I'm not going off to protect someone else. We've signed up to protect Earth. You know, I'm not doing what you want. But they said, oh yeah, hey, yeah, but the problem is, we want to send you after Lobo. And he's just like, damn, I'm out. So he's going after Lobo. So we know where he went, and we don't know what happens to anybody else other than Guy Gardner and also on Stewart, because I know he's on Earth too. But this is the story that shows the events of what happened where he dies. We have Sinestro. They're on Sinestro's home planet. They're trying to get Sinestro to sign a protection agreement, or an agreement to work with this new coalition of planets. And he's just like, I don't need any protection. That planet's going fine. And then there's an attempt on the leader's life, and that is where both Green Lanterns are fighting. One of them's protecting it, the other one's fighting, and how we find, and also what's going on with Sinestro. This is so it's all just basically in the past, and then they cut to, once we find out what happens, it cuts, the last page cuts to present day, and leads off to a don't want to, it goes Earth now, and it leads up to what's going to happen on the next issue. It's a really well crafted story, and it's really nice to see something well written, and just a fun issue with some with a nice story behind it, because you're trying to figure out what's going on. And it has, pretty good art. I mean, I don't know why the rest of DC can't be like this, because there's only 2 or 3 DC books like this right now that are this good. And this is one of them. I've never really been much of a Green Lantern fan, but when I picked up number 1 and read it, I really liked it, and so far it's been holding up. It's a whole new thing with Green Lanterns. Hal is stuck on Earth. We have Sinestro. He was there too, trying to figure out what's going on with him. We've got the whole new thing with his ring going on. So you've got a whole kind of a mystery going on, and it's centralized here on Earth as opposed to going out doing all this stuff. So it's a compelling story that just makes it really good reading, and I can't recommend this book enough. It's one of the best DC books I've been reading. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. Just, because it's really good story, good art. My only issue, or my only problem with this issue, is that they're doing what they're doing with a lot of these other books, and having a secondary story behind it. This is the one written by Peter Tomasi. It's part 4, Wayward Son. And if you look at the art, it's substandard. It's so bad, I'm not even interested in reading the story, because it is just so bad that I'm just like, no. I mean, you'd think with somebody like Tomasi, you can get writing it that you could get somebody who is a good artist to work on it, but I guess not. It's just substandard. And that, they could be using those pages that they're taking up for that story and using it for the primary one of Green Lantern, because it is a Green Lantern book. But they aren't. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. Okay. 4.5 out of 5, just because of the story at the back. But anyway, 4.5 out of 5, and I'm going to say, if you like Green Lantern, pick it up. Because, you've got an interesting story. You got Hal Jordan trying to put his life back together, on Earth back together. He can't leave Earth, so he's dealing with everything that's going on with his relationship with his ex-girlfriend, with stuff that's going on. And all the intrigue going on around Owens not being in charge. So, anyway, let me know what you think of it if you read it. Like, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy your comics.